Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be doing a full walkthrough of Aquatica in Orlando. So as you can see, you do have to go through security. There is no outside food or drinks permitted in this park. And then they will check your bag if you have a bigger bag and you kind of make the metal detector go off. Both Aquatica and Seaworld seem to have like different kind of specials and deals going on depending on what time of the year you come. For a single day, it's $42, and to add all day dining, it's $72. If you're gonna be here all day, that is such a good deal. I would definitely recommend that. They have tons of really good food places. But we actually purchased the tickets to go to Aquatica, SeaWorld Orlando, and then the Tampa Busch Gardens and that water park. So we got the 4-park pass, but my mom actually got the monthly Aquatica pass because she lives in Florida as well, and she'll meet us here sometimes. And that one is just $11 a month. So it's super cheap if you live in Florida, and this water park is awesome. As you can see, these water slides go right through a dolphin tank. So they're body water slides, and you can actually see the dolphins in that clear tube as you go down the water slide. It is super unique. Aquatica was built in 2008, and it has Orlando's most water slides in one park. It has also been voted Orlando's best water park. It's been voted the nation's best water park. And you can see just by the ambiance of the park and the theming, it really is high quality when it comes to water parks.
Thanks.
You can see above, it's almost like a jungle gym kind of just going on into the line to that slide, which is really cool. They do have a dolphin show. I don't know if it's like this every day, but we went on a weekday to film this video, and there was a show at 3 o'clock p.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. I'm sure there's more on the weekends. Right near the entrance, you can actually see the dolphins underwater, and there's some sharks as well. There are actually quite a few places to eat at this water park, and they do an all-day dining deal. And the water park is open for a really long time, especially on the weekends. It opens at 9 a.m. So doing an all-day dining deal, if you are going to be there from like 9 to 7, is a really good idea. It shows there as $39.99, but like I said, if you add it right to your ticket in the beginning, it is only $30, and you can eat every hour and get a meal, a drink, and a dessert. So by all means, that is super worth it to me. We rarely get lockers because we've never had a problem with our bag, knock on wood. But if you are worried about anything, there are lockers. You can see the standard is 20, the large is 30, and the jumbo is 45. You could fit tons of stuff in the jumbo ones. They are really huge. The biggest area they have for kind of setting your stuff down and relaxing, getting a chair, is this area that's all sand. And it's kind of hard to tell, but it goes way back there. It's super large in this area. And anytime that we've been there, we have been able to find a seat in this area. Of course, this day, again, is at 4 p.m. It closes at 6. We went for a quick couple hours to film this video. There was lots of chairs open, but we also went on a Saturday morning a couple weeks ago, and there was also enough chairs open that we, 4 of us, found a chair. They really do have a lot of tube slides. In this area, there was 2 really, really good ones, and then right beside it, there was 4 really good water slides. Another unique thing about Aquatica is you can see there's these scales by almost nearly every ride. So before you get on the ride and have to go to the top, you can actually weigh yourself and your partner's weight just to make sure that you're able to ride the slide with both of you, or individually, whatever the case may be, so that you're not, I guess, embarrassed when you go up there. So that's always a good thing. The light just turns red if you are too heavy to ride one. And when we wanted to go on a 4-person, like, big, family raft slide, and the 4 of us were actually too heavy, so we had to split up in 2 and 2. A little embarrassing, but maybe it would have been nicer if we did that at the bottom, because there are the scales, so you can definitely tell before you get up there. Here's me. Hi. So they have a couple of different bars. My mom actually got a drink a couple weeks back when we went. She got the pina colada, and it was actually so good. I would totally get another drink when I go back, if I'm going back on a Saturday or a weekend day, because the drinks were really good. The line wasn't that long, and they seem like really fun tropical drinks if you're on vacation. And then we had another food place there as well. Now this is a super unique, quote-unquote, lazy river. As you can see, there are no tubes. Everybody puts on a life jacket and you float. So I've seen a couple of these before where you're on a noodle type thing, but this one you're actually just in a life jacket. So you pick whatever size life jacket that you need. They have, of course, like little kids up to like XXL, and you just put it on and you are able to really just float down the river. It's pretty fast. You do get really wet on it. I wouldn't say it's necessarily relaxing in that sense, because you do get soaked, but it is so much fun. One day when we went in an afternoon, we actually just rode that for like 2 hours straight. So that one's really fun. Here's the park map. You can see it's quite a large park with a lot of water slides. So you really could spend from 9 a.m. to close here, honestly, especially if you had the meal plan. That would be such a great day. As a note, they do always have the little things for you to put your shoes in by every single water slide. The timers wore off the racers. Not sure if they're always off or they were just this day, but I have to say, of course, my husband and I are ultra competitive, and we always have to ride the racers, and these are really, really fun. That drop, it's a little bit hard to tell here, but it's one of the steepest drops, if not the steepest drop, that we've ever experienced on the racers. So this is definitely a must ride if you come. And we went on the day that we went, that it was a really busy day. The racers are usually the fastest thing to get on.
Go that way, huh?
Of course, they have a huge deluxe children's area. I think any child would absolutely love this area. It goes on and on. I'll show you all the different angles. But if you have a little one, this would probably be like a dream come true of fun for them. So these are two family slides. They probably have, the longer waits whenever you go into the park, but they are so much fun, definitely worth it. There's more lockers here towards the back of the park as well, as you can see on the left side. And this is the brand new water slide, the one that I had just filmed. That one is actually a racing water slide. It's called Riptide Race. And it's a 2-person tube slide. Again, you can weigh yourself before you go up there. There is a weight limit. And you can see here, you see that light green, lime green section, that you actually see the person next to you. Unfortunately, when they were running it, when I went on it, they weren't running the people at the same time, so you weren't really racing. So we did see them way ahead of us. We were able to see them, but I wish they would have ran them at the same time like a race, because then you should be like right beside the person going through it together. I'm sure they do it like that a lot, but it's really, really unique ride to see that person beside you. There was another bar in the back of the park here, and then there is the Banana Beach. We actually ate here on that Saturday that we came that I talked to you about, and it was so good. I had the half chicken, and it was so much food, and I think my mom had a wrap, and Joe had a pulled pork sandwich, and it was literally like huge portions and really, really good. So I highly recommend the food. Also, the food lines really aren't so bad at either SeaWorld or here, because they do have the food all pre-made. So you just really have to go through and order and pay. I wouldn't say the lines are short when it's busy, but it's not as grueling of some lines that they're making it each time somebody, orders. Ooh. As you can see, we're taking you on a float down the infamous Lazy River. This lazy river is really unique in a couple ways. You can choose 2 options to go. So there's like a left option where you keep going straight, or a right option where you go to the fish grotto. You can kind of see it here, where you go under a little area and you can actually stop. You can see people looking at all the fish. There is so many fish in this fish grotto area. Or you can go a different way and you're able to see the dolphins. So we're going to show you both of those areas, but it is really awesome. And both the busy day and the slow day, they weren't making you get out each time you go around, which is so awesome. The one thing that is really annoying when you're in a lazy river is when they make you get out every single time around and then like wait in line again. Obviously there's no line this day, you can see all the empty tubes, but again, the Saturday we went, it was really, really busy. And once you get on the lazy, you can stay on the lazy, and it is so much fun. And right beside the Lazy River entrance is the Tassie Twister. This is a 2-person water slide, and you go around like the fishbowl kind of thing. I absolutely love those. They're super fast when you go down the initial drop, and they are so much fun. Really good addition. It didn't seem to be ever getting a long line because it's kind of hidden behind the Lazy. So I'm kind of showing the green lights here for the wait, if you guys wanted to kind of see how to do that. If the little thing goes red, obviously, wow, you can't go on it. Header shirt back at least it was him and his fine master and Lord Peter off you with the room will back by what share back up from real fun. I share with Larks, but Nick Galway will have it and we're walking up when I eat a branch. Now we're no more seeing it.
Oh, look at the show.